high expectations for Summer after her two projects, right?
Yeah, she should.
I love old school. I love. Oh, I'm finna get down. So I can be my auntie self that I really am. Yeah, all of that.
Today we're going to talk about the final installment in Summer Walker's trilogy, Finally Over It. This album, in my opinion, is really good. Really, really good. I have a few complaints, nothing too big, just a few nitpicks. This generation of artists, they have this thing where the interludes or the beginning of songs are incredibly fire. Like Scars is amazing sonically, and it's only 50 seconds. Like the strings were like they were just getting warmed up. And the strings do bleed over into Should Have Robbed You a little bit, but I feel like whatever was supposed to happen at the end of Scars should have continued for at least another minute and a half. Interludes should not be so fire. It should just be a bridge to the next song, not one of the best songs. Bryson Tiller, not a fan. He's boring as an artist, and I don't feel like he brings anything to the song. Same thing with Teddy Swims. I'm not falling for it. I didn't fall for the Post Malone trick on Beyonce's album. I'm not doing it. And my last major complaint, and this is the biggest complaint that I had. Why wasn't Spend It on this album? When you consider the themes, the visuals, the concept of this album, Spend It fits perfectly. Not only is it a great song to listen to and to sing and to vibe to, the lyrics match everything that this album is about. Let me read the first verse and the chorus. And while I'm reading this, I want you to think about the album cover, the visuals this album came with, the ideas and the thoughts behind what this album is about. Whisk me away, away from all of my pain. What's the point of having a heart in this world? Ashamed and played? I just want to be a girl someday. I don't want to think. Don't make me a fool. Make me a pretty woman. I'm a damsel in distress, my love. Before, I just wanted love. But now I just want you to spend it on me. Go right ahead and spend it on me. Go right ahead and spoil me, baby. Buy back my love. Keep those sweet nothings from me. They don't mean nothing to me. Diamonds and pearls, I'm that type of girl now. I want your black card. You can keep your heart. Absolutely inexcusable to not have that song on this album. I do not understand. And she dropped the deluxe for this album with a few extra songs. It still wasn't on there. Absolutely ridiculous. Speaking of, going back to the beginning of this album, Scars. In a relationship, I never really thought about this until listening to that song and to the lyrics. It is important to see someone's relationship scars, what their triggers are, what their traumas are, their down bad moments. Like, those are moments in that person's life that will affect how your current relationship goes. If you don't know their past, you're likely to repeat the same mistakes or fall into the same potholes. So understanding that and learning that and knowing that about your partner is super valuable. I believe I liked this album so much because Summer played the nostalgia game. Like there were a lot of songs that I have heard before, a lot of old songs that were sampled, classic songs. Beyonce, Mariah Carey, Luther Vandross, Bobby Womack, Donnell Jones, and even some of the sounds, like some of her voices and the production sounded like old school Aaliyah and Timberland. Like the R&B drums that Timberland would have and the way Aaliyah's voice would sound over that. Summer really tapped into that bag. And to go more into the nostalgia, you listen to the first single, Heart of a Woman, the chorus, that sounds exactly like Brandy. Brandy would do that type of song, that type of vocals, those types of harmonies. She really tapped into that bag. FMT is also another song where you can tell she's completely over whoever she was with. The fact that she doesn't care what type of man she's with, as long as she's not with the type that previous man was, that's gotta hurt. The fact that she'll settle for any other type but you, that's gotta hurt. It's gotta hurt as a man. I think Baller should have been a single for this album. Outside of Heart of a Woman, which came out a year ago, which is insane, Baller should have been a single. Like, it's a nice little fun song, and it kind of it's really playful, like having Sexy Red, Mano Leo, and Glorilla all on a song, talking shit, having fun. Like, that would have been a nice follow-up single to Heart of a Woman. On a side note, if a woman put my name on her gun, I'm folding. I'm folding for that. That's swaggy, I'm not gonna lie. And when it comes to the features, she hit at a pretty high rate as far as who she picked. 21 Savage, as always, came through and crushed his verse. I'm never gonna get tired of hearing female rappers talk shit like Sexy Red, Lotto, Doja Cat. Like, I can listen to them all day. I don't care. Brent Faiyaz kind of surprised me. I'm not really big on him as an artist, but I feel like he did well. Anderson .Paak continues his great feature run by telling the other side of the story of when a woman is over you. From the man's perspective, like how it's harder for us to somewhat get over a woman once we realize she's over us. Now we have to go through that grieving process, and it was fun to hear that side of it. But all in all, I thought this was a great album. Another solid project from Summer Walker. If you're someone that's been in a relationship and have actually gone through some things, I think you'll enjoy this album a lot more than someone that's 18, 19, 20, that's never really had a real I'm in love kind of relationship, or my heart is legitimately broken. I cannot, live without this person, or I'm completely over this person. Like, truly getting over heartbreak. I don't want to say it's a once in a lifetime experience, but it's something that once you experience it, you never forget it. And I feel like this album kind of embodies those feelings.
Thanks for watching, babe. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel.
You made it this far. If you have not liked the video at this point, what are you waiting for? Just like the video. Hit the like button right now. I'm talking to you. Make sure you like the video and subscribe and drop a comment. All that stuff. This is a threat. Not a threat, a warning. But it could be a threat. Just do it.